Cooper, you obviously got the win, but what went through your mind with that fumble at the end?
What went through my mind? A lot of things. You obviously just don't want to put your team in that position. That's the biggest thing. Defense came out, made a huge stop there. Jalen made an incredible play and saved me some heartache there. So, just, offensively, there's just some things at the end of the game that we can't do, put our team in bad positions. And we just gotta be better. Gotta be better finishing out games.
For you, especially in the first half, seeing and feeling the group put together so many different looks with the receivers and so many different alignments, to me that seems like your dream game, even if you're not getting the ball early on.
Yeah, it was fun moving around and being able to, I just thought, the first half, I just thought we executed really well. We didn't get a whole lot of opportunities, but I thought, we've made the most of our stuff. There's little things that happen throughout the game that you're not going to be able to, that's going to happen, you have to respond from. But I thought we did a really good job, early on. Executing a lot of different looks, a lot of different stuff. And it stayed efficient. We stayed ahead of the sticks most of the time. And it's what we expect.
Did you notice any difference in Matthew between week 1 and week 2?
Oh no, he's as level-headed as it gets. I just like every football player in this locker room, there's gonna be plays that he wants back. But he does such a great job responding to that kind of stuff, and keeping that energy in the huddle, and just the confidence moving from one play to the next. So I think that's the great thing about this team. We got a lot of resilient people that are about this process and about getting better, and you aren't going to be defined by a win or a loss. Just want to find ways to be better for the team, and when everyone's doing that, when everyone's on track, and day after day getting a little bit better for the guys they're playing next to, it's going to put us on track for some good stuff.
When you play like that for a majority of the game, and then you have a fourth quarter like you guys did, does that help kind of get your attention even more going to the next week, or you just have to get the win?
I think that's just, you can't look. I don't try to take one play or one quarter and try to elevate it above anything else. Take the game as it is as a whole. What did you do well? What did you do poorly? And be able to make the adjustments off of that. And there's obviously things in that fourth quarter we didn't finish the game how we want to. The expectation is to be able to offensively be able to run the clock out and control the ball. And I think Sean did a great job putting us in some spots to be able to do that, and we made mistakes. Myself, as big of a culprit of that as anyone, and so we just got to do a better job being able to finish those games out.
When you see a team switch defensive backs as much as Falcons, I think they ran like 8, 9 different DBs there. What does that do for you as a receiver?
Yeah, well, it does it. We didn't get a ton of man-to-man. It does if you're getting, if you are getting cycled out DBs, and I think we at receiver talk about playing the game within the game. You work things early on in the game to go set stuff up later in the game, but you have to be able to see the DB that you're going against. He needs to see that release and see the stuff that you're doing. When you're seeing a bunch of different DBs, you don't really get to have that opportunity. It's like, okay, new guy in here. Who is this guy? What's his technique? How does he want to play things? So, in man-to-man stuff, it does kind of feel that way. When they were playing as much zone as they were, it doesn't really change too much. It's just about understanding the concepts and what they're trying to take away.
As you guys have said a lot in the last week, coverage structures, who's the primary often dictates who gets some of the opportunities in the passing game. But that being said, the opportunities you guys were able to get without, how nice was it to get involved in what you guys did?
Oh yeah, I mean he's just such a good football player. So we've got guys across the board that can make plays for us. So I think the more that we can be able to give guys the opportunities to be able to make plays, I think that's a huge thing for us. Football is a lot more fun when everyone's sharing in the success of the team. The bottom line, that is why football is so much fun. It's because it is a team game, and when you got everyone across the board doing their job well and enjoying everything that they're doing, it's guys smiling on the sidelines and doing that. That's why we play the game. That's the fun part about this league and about the game of football.
Kind of along those lines, for somebody who came in late last season, was only on special teams, and then now has contributed not just as a receiver, but in a variety of different ways in this offense. Brandon Powell, has he just worked his way into that?
Yeah, he's just done such a good job. I think coming in late last year, having a full offseason to learn the offense and everything that we do, and then just the energy that he brings, the competitiveness that he brings, he deserves to be on the football field. He's such a good football player. You want to find ways to get the ball in his hands. So I love VP, love having him in the huddle. So excited for kind of things that can evolve from what he's been able to do so far.
Last one.
A blocking partner in Rob. Today, you and Allen Robinson were kind of doing something gnarly together. What was that like?
Yeah, we love that. We do. I think that's been kind of the MO of playing receiver as an LA Ram. Is you got to be able to stick your nose in there and be a part of, be an extension of the offensive line. We got a receiver lining up a fullback now, so it's Vinny Sco's back there. Getting his fullback on, and it's fun. We love that. Those all kind of opportunities to be in those places, to be a little let coach be a little innovative with the receiver position. We love it.
All set?